I know technically we're not in winter yet, but man, it already feels like it.
Danita, it's been a gorgeous late fall around here. The leaves, we've been frolicking out. Wait,
Yeah.
I just have a feeling the snow's going to melt off, right? I have a feeling that once it melts, we're like, oh, that's what I was working on in the fall. Like the leaves, all the projects you've got. We've got a lot underneath that snowpack that we've had since Thanksgiving. We have a couple more things coming our way before Christmas. Yes, we have a warm up in store, but we've got this weather impact alert that kicks in Thursday night through Friday morning. And this is for a big warm up that we've got that will melt some of the snow. We've got rain on top of that late Thursday. But on top of that, we've also got a temperature drop, and it's going to be pretty sharp. And as a result, we're thinking that a lot of the standing water that you get from the rain and from that snow melt is going to freeze up pretty quickly. Oftentimes behind a front, you get a gradual drop. This one's going to be pretty sharp on this. And so we're looking at some slick travel, third shift workers Thursday night, maybe even Thursday evening, depending on the timing. But we're really focusing on that Friday timeframe. I think that's really when things kick in terms of that cold. Beautiful start to the day, though, today. But it's cold. We're at 9 at Hopkins right now. Feels like -1. There's your south wind trying to warm us up. Temperatures range from 9 at Ravenna to Hopkins over towards Worcester. Dover, you've been cold all morning, sitting at 6. That wind is not helping things out. It makes it feel a little bit cooler, obviously. So we've got wind chill values near 0, even poking a little bit below 0 in Dover and Canton when that wind blows. Overall, this Arctic air, it's outbound. It kind of came in, settled. Now it's pushing on out. We just have to warm it up. And the problem is this cold air went all the way down to the Gulf Coast. And so this southwest wind, which typically warms this up pretty rapidly because it taps into warm air, well, there's just not warm air to tap into. So it's moderating, this air mass is, and eventually that will warm us up as well. But it's kind of a slower warm up than what we typically see with this kind of setup. Sunshine, though, boy, does that help. That helps any time of year, right? Especially this time of year. A few high clouds wisping through before they wind back, but not a bad Tuesday. Should make it up into the low 30s this afternoon. Clouds mixing with sunshine. The breeze should remain on the lighter side today. National News Zymark hour-by-hour forecast. You can see wind 5 to 15 miles per hour. Wind chill value there in the blue. Overall, we'll have wind chills that hold in the 20s today. But again, that sun will feel nice. Clouds win up tonight. And then we'll go cloudy tonight. Should stay at or above freezing for most locations. I think traditionally colder areas will drop 30, 31. Overall, dry tonight, and then just a passing shower tomorrow. Kind of a gray day tomorrow, though, but temperatures will continue to help us out. Should make it into the upper 30s for highs tomorrow. All right, let's focus in on what we need to with that weather impact alert this Thursday night into early Friday for a flash freeze. What is that? Again, that's when you have standing water and the temps go down real fast, and then everything kind of turns to ice that's left over. Doesn't mean every road is going to be wet, right? But we are going to have a lot of slick spots, especially Friday morning. And on top of that, we're going to have that rain, and it'll change over to snow for a while. I think we'll have some snow around with some light accumulating snow on Friday morning. But don't let that fool you. It's going to get slick around here, and it's going to be windy and turning much colder. Here's what happens. Temperatures go way up, and then here's the problem area right in here. Thursday night, Friday morning. This Friday, temperatures coming down all day, too. We'll probably start morning rush hour around 35, 36, and then it'll just fall through the 20s pretty much all day. We can see it here on the long range of forecast. We've been highlighting this for a while. This front has showed up nicely on the modeling. I think Thursday we're dry most of the day. I think this is after sunset rain that we get. So we'll have a nice dry windy day, but then the rain moves in. There's your Friday morning changing over. We've got a cold wind out of the northwest, little bit of lake effect on the backside. Shouldn't last too long because our wind's going to shift around again. So again, Friday, a little snowy around here, especially early. And then we'll fast forward all the way to Christmas. Little weak system early next week. Otherwise, we're talking shower chances Christmas morning. Oh, we worked so hard for this. Temperatures are going up and down, and it looks like with your Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast that they go up for Christmas. There's your weather impact alert. Up on Saturday, down on Sunday. Then we do that dance again next week. I've got us in the low 50s on Christmas Day with a few showers.
Wow.
We worked so hard for the snow, Brissa.
Yeah, I just wanted snow showers, not rain showers on Christmas.
I know.